Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Folks, we caught too many muskies to fit into one show last week on Lake of the Woods. Coming up is part 2.
Hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John Gillespie!
What do we got?
We got at least 51, probably 52.
It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my God.
Yes, folks, I think...
John, do you want me to stop fishing while we do
stop
this?
fishing in case we catch another one. No, but seriously, folks, we've been coming up here for a number of years, and what we experienced the first day and a half of fishing has been nothing short of phenomenal.
Especially today, just incredible. We come to, a spot that we know, a spot that we love. It's very proven in the fall, and we've just been killing them.
Well, let's take a look at some of the pictures of the fish we caught on last week's show. Wes had 2 fish over 50 inches. He caught that big walleye. We caught 3 fish today, and that's why we have to make a second show today.
That's what happens when you come to the Lake of the Woods. It's just a great fishery, and that's why we've been coming for years now, and we're going to keep doing it for 5 more years, hopefully.
Yeah.
Especially when we get everyone's help.
Hey, Pete, though, seriously, buddy, 2 shows we're going to try and do now, and it is interesting to me how it seems these fish congregate together in the fall. Several muskies on one spot.
Well, no, not always, but yes, I guess there's a double answer. They certainly will. They'll bunch up quite a bit at times. I don't know. I've always thought it was more of a bait fish thing, a food opportunity that they're there for rather than a social activity. But irregardless, sometimes you'll have, 6 to 10 right in a pretty small area.
Show the folks what we're using there.
Yeah,
Quick strike rig and a big old sucker.
Captain Sucker.
We were able to get some good suckers for this trip too, weren't we?
Yeah, these are the size I like. This are just a little bit smaller.
Hey folks, so we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
They come in and what we do is we want to hear their story. We want to make sure they're okay. We want to give them guidance. A lot of times we call it quarterbacking their case, right? Help them put themselves in a position where they can get the best medical treatment, they're taken care of. What we want to do is make sure that the only thing they have to worry about, John, is getting better, right? We focus on everything else.
Folks, you can enter now to win a 2023 Kodiak 700 Special Edition from Yamaha. One lucky winner will begin a lifetime of outdoor memories on a Kodiak 700. There's nothing better than a Yamaha ATV to get you out of the bush or onto the ice. Any adventure, any task, any time. This ATV has a factory-installed winch and diff lock 4-wheel drive. Enter today by going to GillespieFishing.com and clicking on the Kodiak 700 Sweepstakes banner.
It's a fish.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. I'll tell you what, starting out the next week with Pete Mena setting the hook. He never gets to set the hook, does he, Lee? Oh, come on, Pete. You teach everybody else now. Okay. Now, Pete, you want to make sure he's going away. There we go. All right,
Adam,
Pete.
you better do a good net job, Adam.
Oh, Pete, you can't miss this fish, Pete.
I'm going to try not to.
All right, buddy. Does he feel pretty good?
Yes. Yeah.
He is staying down.
That is a nice one.
Oh, yes, he is. Is there anything we can do here? Is there anything we can do?
Well, I don't know.
Look at Pete. Look at Pete go. Oh, yeah.
55.
Okay. Is he doing everything right, Christian?
It's a big fish.
Is he doing a good job? Here he is. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Get him in
Get
there.
him in that
Get
net.
him in there. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
God.
Good net job, bud.
Thank you, sir. I got to get up here with you. Help me. Help me out. Congratulations, buddy. And going back to last week, the last 4 muskies we have caught has taken how long? Seriously, 25 minutes?
Yeah, basically you get a sucker back in the water. It's a window, without a doubt. I'm kind of babbling, aren't I?
I know, but
like
hey,
that.
This guy, I'll tell you what, over all the years, he's always the last to take the hook set, and you love it the most still, don't you?
Oh, there's nothing like it. That last split second, you don't know if the quick strike's going to fly over your head or the rod's going to bend.
Now, we shouldn't be chatting here. We should be getting our suckers back in the water as fast as we can.
Should be.
Oh, man. You know, hey, Leitner, isn't it a treat for us to see Pete to get a chance to set the hook?
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Okay.
That is a gorgeous fish, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what we're experiencing right now is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime deal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. To have them lit up like this, look at that yapper. This is an older one here.
How do you tell?
Well, just looking at it.
Yeah.
You can tell by looking at their eyeballs and body. Might be a big male.
Well,
never know.
it's a big fish, male or female.
Oh, I better get it back.
Yeah, that's something, buddy. Wow. That is cool. Hey, Pete.
See you,
there you
bud.
go. Hey, while I got you here, though, seriously, when we talk about hook sets, and, you know, you looked at my hook set, let's look the replay there. I didn't get the snap in like you said. That's why my sucker didn't release. I was lucky to catch the fish. But now we're going to take a look at a slow motion of your hook set. Explain what you want to get going there.
Well, you just want to, when you know it's going away, you want to create a little slack and get a lot of snap to the hook set. Don't just pull hard. Don't just lean back and put your weight into it. Get that snap. Breaks the rubber band, pulls the hooks out.
You're breathing a little hard.
I am.
You really are, buddy. You got to rig another sucker.
I know, I'm tired.
Okay, folks, you're taking a look at how Pete rigs a sucker here. That is a quick strike rig, the only way to fish live bait for suckers. And Pete, when they grab that, how do they usually grab it?
Usually right behind the head, because that's how they can best kill it. They try and kill it naturally. When it stops wiggling, then they turn it and swallow it. And we've got a 130-pound test, a Brazex leader floral.
Right.
And then we run a sound bullet.
Now that sound bullet is interesting.
Sounds bullet.
And we've
I want to get the sucker.
Get that sucker in. But that sound bullet, we have proven, especially ice fishing on tip-ups, how that'll draw in fish. And maybe you can, well, let's listen to it for a second. Don't say anything, we gotta listen. There we go. Okay, the noise that that sound bullet is making is a bait fish in distress.
Yeah, and that's a Cisco sound in that one there.
So there's several different sounds, and obviously this time of year muskies are feeding on Cisco's, so you want that sound.
Yeah, I personally think any sound is probably good. It's a curiosity thing to draw them in. I honestly don't know that a specific bait fish sound actually makes them bite, but it definitely sucks them in. You know, we've proven that with by setting tip up some with, some without, and all of that. And most of the guys I know that have tried these bullets, they end up continuing to use them.
Okay, yeah, he's there. I can see him hanging on.
I don't know which way he's going though.
Looks. There he is. Look at that. It's a shark. That is a shark. Get him in that net right away. Holy. That's the one I saw. That's the one I saw. Gosh.
Yes. Don't let it out, Pete.
That was amazing.
Don't let it out, Pete.
What do you? That was cool.
That one on a lure.
So yeah, tell the folks that the whole experience there. What happened, Pete? You saw that fish a minute ago?
Well, he raised it on a Livingston Rachel, and he said it took a swoop, and then it actually went after his bait for a minute, then looked at the sucker, and I did a big circle and came right back through where it was, and then bang. You could tell, I mean, the sucker was going crazy, and then all of a sudden I felt a doink.
Well, Leitner, come on, tell us your experience there, buddy.
Well, it looks like the same fish, but I was casting and I find, it's been 3 days since we had a follow or anything happen on the lure.
Right.
And all out of nowhere, just bam, it came and just missed my lure. And then it went under the boat and got on Adam's burbot that he was jigging. And then after that, he flashed over to the sucker that Pete was, had going. And it took about 10 minutes for it to swim behind it and get ready to eat it.
That's a pretty big fish. What do you think? That's high 40s.
That's another frickin'.
That's a beautiful fish.
It's just amazing.
God, I don't know if it's 50, but it's close.
What we are experiencing right now, folks, it's once in a lifetime. This really is. I mean, all the fish that we've seen on last week's show and this week's show have taken place in about 12 hours on the water, folks. Maybe a little bit more, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's fast fishing. It's incredible fishing. Oh, Christian Leitner. Christian
He
Leitner.
did it again, the big hands. in
Now
there.
you know what Pete said. Now, after he
Look at
unhooked
that
it and took a closer look at that specimen, it is about 51 inches long.
It is. It's not the fattest I've ever seen, but it's a big fish.
You should get your big paw out of the
So
way so
much
the folks
fun.
can see the stomach there.
Folks,
So
I
much
just told them about
Yeah,
that
get your-
massive
How's that better?
hand.
Yeah, now that
Better?
is much better.
Ryan, does that look better on camera?
Hold it out now. Hold it
Ah,
towards
there
the
you go.
camera. There
All
you
right,
go.
Leitner. Way to go there, my friend. Look at the head. That head is huge,
Yeah.
isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
a big.
monster fish.
That's an older fish there, I think.
Yeah.
So much fun.
All right, buddy.
There's a sucker in there.
Wow, that's incredible. That's a big tummy there, too. You know? There she goes. See you later, gal.
See you, bud,
Yep.
or gal, or
Hey,
whatever.
Pete, one thing that's really, really interesting today, and I mean, actually the three of us have experienced something similar to this in past years, but I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, I don't have words to describe what's going on.
Oh, it's pretty amazing. For some reason, we've got an area here where the fish are definitely bunched up today. We talked about that earlier, but there's just a abnormally large amount of fish in this zone, and we've been working it and actually spent quite a bit of time driving around. It's interesting. This is kind of a new spot technically from where we caught some earlier, and it's really a unique experience. I mean, and they're big. That's the weird thing. I mean, a 44-inch fish is the smallest fish we've seen.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
And
really.
and I mentioned before, I think we fished 9 hours yesterday, and we're out about 4 hours today. And let's see, is that 5 today? I think.
I believe.
5 today and 250 inchers yesterday. I guess you really can't complain about Grassy Narrows in Lake of the Woods right now.
No, you can't too much.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save $30 on the Lakes and Rivers insulated 3-person ice fishing shelter on sale for $199.99.
Let me see, Pete.
I'm backing up, so.
Okay. So if I get over on top of them, then I can do it?
Well, if we.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, I think so too.
What?
Yeah, there we go,
Oh,
Pete.
that's a nice one.
Oh, look at that muskellunge! Oh, look at that muskie! Look at that muskie, guys! Holy cow! Look at him! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nice fish, Pete. Here he is, here he is, here he comes, here he comes.
That was a much better hook set. by the
Thank
way.
you. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that guy go! Holy moly, 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 moly! Here he comes,
I'm
Pete.
surprised the cameraman's
Pete,
not hollering
Pete,
at me. for
Pete.
leaving that in the way.
Pete. Here he is. Okay, one more. Whoa!
One more. Whoa.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
He's doing
Oh, he's doing that fall wrap
Gator
up
roll.
deal.
Gator roll.
Gator roll. Here you go, Pete.
Get him in there. Yeah.
All right, buddy. My hook's head a little better.
Yeah, it was much better. That was beautiful.
Okay, but
You got
Excuse
the
me.
snap.
yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, and that's what breaks the rubber band.
Yep, that's what moves everything. That was good, bud.
Can we just stand here and smile for a minute? Okay, muskie number 6, and we have been fishing 6 hours today. No, not even that. Muskie number 6 in 5 hours of fishing. That's not too bad,
Not too
buddy.
bad.
No, I mean,
Look at that. That's beautiful.
have you ever seen numbers like this, seriously?
Not quite like this with the average size. I mean, it's a pretty exceptional day.
Now, how long is this one, do you figure?
He's about the same as your other one, 44, 45. Just a wee little fellow, John.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It is interesting, though, folks, that yesterday we fished hard. We had maybe 4 bites all day. Today we've been fishing what I figured, we started at 9, it's 1:20, so that's 4 hours and 6 fish.
Yeah, yeah. And more or less the last couple hours, all of a sudden they started getting more active.
Now, normally this time of year, these fish will bite in what you call windows, periods of time. And a lot of times in the fall, the windows are short, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we basically had 2 little windows. We had a fast window, then went totally dead. And now we should actually get back
we
at
should
it.
mention, too, that when you were taking the hooks out of that fish right there, Adam had a follow-up from
Yeah,
too.
he had about a 46 chasing his squeaky Pete around at the side of the boat while we were messing with one in the net, so.
We were fishing Lake of the Woods out of Grassy Narrows Lodge, a 10-hour drive from Milwaukee, 11 hours from Chicago, and 5.5 hours from Minneapolis.
Well, we had to go down a very dirty road today, and our boat got a bunch of sand, salt, and mud all over it, and that can cause permanent damage to our boat. But you have a solution.
We do have the solution. It's called the AquaJet Johnson Pump Washdown System, and it is the strongest PSI washdown in the industry. Without having to haul any power washers down, any hoses, hook up, you're using the lake water, filtering the lake water, leaving your boat completely sparkling clean.
You can use it on your pontoons, on your docks. It's so convenient.
It is easy.
So where can I get information on these washdown?
You can go to getjohnsonpump.com to find out all the information you need on how to get your Johnson Pump washdown system.
Wow, I can't wait to get Johnson pumped. I'm here with Sean at the Clam and Blackfish headquarters in Rogers, Minnesota. And cold winter activities are upon us, so it's important to stay warm and comfortable. And I love the Clam and Blackfish gear. It keeps me warm in the field every single week. But why do you need a base layer?
Well, a proper functioning base layer system is going to provide moisture evaporation and also warmth.
Okay, and which one is this?
That's next to skin,
Okay.
NTS.
Okay, and then what goes above that?
This is the warmth layer, and this
Okay.
is Microflex. This is a little bit thicker, meant to be worn a little looser, and then provide that warmth.
Awesome. For more information, go to blackfishgear.com and Fleet Farm.
The best anglers know that there's always more out there. So they're always looking for an edge. And when they hook up with us, they find it. The most advanced motors, shallow water anchors, and more. Now even more powerful and capable when you connect them with your Humminbird. When you fish with us, you fish for more.
It was like 5 minutes too long.
Fish! Oh, yeah! Yeah, we got one! We got one! Good boy! Adam, what's going on? Adam, what's going on, buddy?
On the bourbon.
All right. Oh, there he is, here he is. Oh, there he is, Adam!
Yeah!
Hey, you've been working that jig all day.
I have. That burbot's been working hard. Working really hard.
So what happened?
Just jigging, keeping it down close to the bottom, making sure I stay close to the bottom, and then all of a sudden felt a little tap and stood up and set the hook. It was a fish.
You're breathing a little hard, you know? You're breathing a little hard there, buddy.
I'm excited.
But no, that vertical jigging is such a fun way to fish, isn't it?
It is. It's great.
And it's relaxing.
Yes.
And all of a sudden you're relaxed.
And then excitement. Lots of excitement all of a sudden.
No, that is awesome. Congratulations, my
Thank you.
friend. And you've been fishing a long time. So today you've caught the 2 biggest muskies of your life.
Yes, yes.
And you have experienced one of the most incredible muskie days I have ever experienced.
Yes, me too. I'm glad to be a part of it. This is awesome.
Well, you're going to be able to hold this one up for us, friend.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, folks, here is muskie number 7 today. Adam, fabulous job. And,
That is awesome.
Something special about catching one on artificial too on a day like today.
It is.
That's a pretty fish there. And you know, Pete, I want to take a minute here to thank our host Wayne at Grassy Narrows Lodge and talk a little bit about the fall muskie fishing up here. You know, we like to come up in late October, early November, but I got to imagine, you know, that the month of October, the whole month of October, is pretty good to come up to Grassy Narrows.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the whole month. I mean, you're going to have the turnover period, which is generally a little tougher. It'll generally happen end of September, start of October. But, you know, it is what it is. But I don't know. I think all the months are pretty good.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2022 fishing contest. This week's first winner is David Moser of West Bend, Wisconsin, caught this 10.5-inch bluegill on Pike Lake using a minnow. Rachel Edgerton of Faribault, Minnesota, caught this 30.5-inch walleye on Lake Pepin using a Rapala. Brent Emmons of Jefferson, Wisconsin, caught this 15-inch perch on the Mississippi River on a nightcrawler. Jim Winterly of Burlington, Wisconsin, caught this 50-inch muskie on Lake of the Woods using a headlock. And this week's first kid winner is Patrick Schultz of Bondula, Wisconsin, caught this 30-inch walleye on the Bay of Green Bay using a nightcrawler. And Carson Sarver of Vesper, Wisconsin, caught this 48-inch muskie on Soul Lake using a MEPS. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save $30 on the Vexlar Gens Pack Fish Locator on sale for $269.99. And when you buy a Pfluger President spinning reel starting at $59.95, you get a free $15 Fleet Farm gift card.
You could listen to me talk about Amsoil QuickShot all day long and all the technical stuff that goes into it, but you know what? Pete, how about if you tell us how QuickShot helps you out?
Well, I may not be an expert on the technical stuff, but actually the only time I've ever had issues is when I did not put it in. And that was because I was at Canadian resorts where they literally fill up the boat for you, so I really wasn't involved in that. And then I had clogged fuel filter issues. Couldn't get to my spot. Actually, I had to go home early because of that. Check it out at amsoil.com.
Okay, Ryan, I'll tell you what, we've caught enough fish today that you are going to have the next shot at setting the hook. What do you think?
Really?
Yes.
You're going to let me?
You are going to set the hook on the next muskie.
Well.
You excited?
I'm pretty Johnson pumped to do that, let me tell you that.
Yeah, he is going away, by the way.
Okay, Pete, tell Ryan what to do, Pete.
I have to put my thumb on the spool.
No, you got to close that.
One, two, three. You ready?
You ready?
Whack 'em.
Ryan, the photographer! Yes, Ryan! All right, Ryan, way to go there, buddy! All right, Ryan, the photographer on the muskie. All right, buddy. Is he fighting you, Ryan?
Holy cow.
Wow.
Oh my
gosh. Oh my gosh. And now you're going to have to tell me when to go down, Ryan. Have you seen him, Ryan?
Here, do what you got to do. I have no idea what's going on.
Reel him in a little.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Ryan. All right, buddy. Keep him coming, Ryan.
Oh my gosh, you cannot believe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How's it going there?
Holy cow.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
All right, let's
Oh
my God.
Oh, it's a monster.
Oh my gosh, it could be the biggest fish of the day. Oh my gosh. Could be the biggest fish of the day.
Oh my God.
Come on, Ryan. Get him, Ryan. Get him.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow. Get him in the net.
okay.
Oh, he's on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let's go! Yeah!
Hey Ryan.
Oh my God.
Hey Ryan. You've been filming with me for 17 years, buddy. How does that feel?
You can't, there's no way you can describe what that feels like when that is, like, there's so much power.
And how was the hook set, Pete?
Woo!
It was good.
It wasn't great.
Well, this is a giant fish, you guys. Ryan, you've done it 3 times in your life, and you're what?
3 for 3, baby. Let's go.
1,000%, Captain. 1,000%.
Oh, Ryan, the photographer. That is a beast. That's a beast.
Look at that.
All right, guys.
Holy cow.
What do we got there, Pete? What do we got?
We got at least 51, probably 52.
Now, Ryan, you know, you've watched us fish for many years.
Unbelievable.
But tell the folks really what a thrill that is.
I can't. It's impossible to describe just the power. It just feels like you're reeling in the whole bottom of the lake. It's just amazing.
Wow, look at the head on that thing, guys.
It is just a gator.
I mean,
can't get her to open her mouth there a little bit.
That is a beautiful fish, boys.
That is a huge head.
Okay, way to go. Ryan, what do you think, buddy?
Unbelievable. You got to try this. It's just so cool.
You know, folks, Grassy Narrows Lodge has tremendous food, but we come in from a day of fishing. We want a little hors d'oeuvre. So what have we here?
We have some Johnsonville rope sausage.
Oh, and it comes in 3 different flavors. You got the smoked sausage, you got the andouille, and you got the Polish kielbasa. And you know what? These are pre-cooked, 100% cuts of premium pork, and all you got to do is throw them on that griddle till they're golden brown. I like to slice them up, and you serve it with what?
Mustard. You could probably serve them with anything you wanted.
Johnsonville rope sausage, awesome, isn't it?
It's all awesome, and we cook it in the winter and enjoy it on the ice, and I love it.
At Johnsonville, we make our smoked sausage better than the other guys. How do we know? We make our sausage with 100% premium pork. And no fillers, ever. Other brands use mechanically separated meats and fillers like soy protein and cornstarch. Not Johnsonville. For us, it's 100% of the flavor you love and 0% of what you don't. Johnsonville. It tastes better because it's made better.
For more information on fishing Lake of the Woods, call Grassy Narrows Lodge. That phone number is 800-589-2214. 589-2214.
Here he comes, right up out of the weeds. Oh, baby, you hammered it. What a way to start the day. What I love about this new Mickey Acme Tungsten jig is it features 2 Mickey ears that are almost like a crankbait bill coming off the front of the jig. What this does is allow it to plane, act like a jigging type of minnow, and as you pop it, it bounces and gives real erratic action. You can see the difference in the action, and that's gonna seal a deal for the fish eating it right now. This is a technique and a jig that fish have not seen yet. It's unbelievable. You gotta get this jig underneath the ice this year.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.